What's up, YouTube world? It's your boy CJ, and I am back. And this time, I got a special guest in the building. I got my girl, your coach, Nakia. What's good, Kia?
What's up, TJ?
What is
Just chilling.
just chilling. Listen, I've been excited for this episode because we got a few things to talk about. I want to talk about some content that converts to sales for female fitness trainers, fitness influencers. I know you've been in the game for a minute. You've had a big transformation in your content, and I'm just excited to have this conversation because we're talking about content, social media. But before we get into all that, Kia, tell the people who you are.
What's up, y'all? I am your coach, Nakia Linson, a former track and field athlete at Florida A&M University, as well as a Hall of Famer. I'm also a pre and postnatal strength coach, hailing from the lovely city of Atlanta.
Let's go. Let's go. I love it. I love it. So yeah, let's just get right into it because you heard it right there. Like she's been in the game for a minute. Hall of Fame. We got a Hall of Famer here, y'all. We got a Hall of Famer. But let's get this is some social media stuff. I want to talk to you about real quick. Instagram, something that we love. We're on it every day. We use it for our business. This is some news that came out. So I don't know if you've heard of these things, Kia, but I'm gonna break it down to you. So Instagram has just added 4 new interactive sticker options, right? So we know the stickers that are in stories, things like that. And I'm going to break them down one by one and you kind of, give me a feedback on them. So the first one is a sticker that's similar to like, add your own music. Cause it's like when you add it's like what's the stickers right now? Actually, it's the stickers that when you can kind of put something in there where you can go ahead and get additional engagement with other people. It'll be like, hey, small accounts, click here, or tap in here, things like that, right? This is going to be similar to that, where what this new sticker is basically add your own music. So it's going to allow you to add music to with a story and to like embed it where there's like the logo of the actual album. It's going to be like lyrics, but it's embedded in your story. So other people that are using that same music is kind of linked to you. So it's kind of just another way to get people to engage on the stories. And one of the reasons why Instagram is doing this with these and adding all these different sticker options is because they feel like a lot of people have more private conversations in the DM. They're not as interactive as they were before in the feed or in stories. So first off, what do you think about people interactions in general? Do you feel like that is true where you interact more people in people's DM? And then what's the second part on, the sticker idea?
Well, I necessarily do interact more in people's DMs than I do on the post. The interaction, I actually seen somebody do a little sticker reveal type interaction. I don't know if that's the same thing. It looks like it, but I actually did tap on it and it was pretty cool. I like it.
Okay. And so yeah, it was like one of those things where for me, I'm looking at it like where it's a cool way to interact with, like, let's say right now we know we've been talking about Kendrick, right? We were talking about before the show, like Kendrick's song is everywhere. So if you're using this in your story, the other people using that song and you kind of link it to your story, it's kind of a way to say, hey, who else is using this? Who else is using this in their story, or what other creative ways are people using it? Similar to the way when you click on your audio and your reels, you can kind of see who's else used the music in your reels, right? If you want to dig down that path. Another sticker option I think is really cool is this new reveal sticker that Instagram is adding, where it will make like a blurry image invisible, but the sticker is going to have be there where you can ask a question to your audience, right? It may be like, hey, guess what year I was born, or guess where I was born at, or guess where I am right now. Let's say if you're on vacation and you say, guess where I am right now, and it's blurry like that, right? And you happen to people, when they answer, the answer will reveal after they engage. The picture will show up. Do you like that? Do you like that one?
I do. I actually do.
What kind of ways you think you would use that? You think you could use it anyway for your clients or for your content? Because I can think of a way.
Well, give me a way. What you think?
I think it could be like, was my favorite cheat meal? Something like that, or get people to be like, they could be like, oh, what do you think my favorite cheat meal, or what do you think I'm having for lunch, or this meal has this many calories and da 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 da. What is this meal? And just let people guess. And then, oh, this drink has 500 calories, and boom,
Yes.
boom, things like that. Where it's like these trivia things. People when people answer, the answer is in the picture.
Yeah. I like that one. I'm gonna actually use that, CJ.
You
I'm
are
gonna actually
welcome.
use it.
Yes, yes, yes. That's a good one, right? And like, but art could just be personal stuff too to get people just to engage with you, right?
Facts.
That's another way, like to get them engaged with your personality and things like that. Just like in this picture here, it's like, who is this? New whip. Who's this? Right?
Right.
Whatever. It's just funny stuff. Here's another sticker. Because remember they added four. This other one is like it's more like a Polaroid flame. I'm sorry, a Polaroid frame in which will turn like your a picture that you have now into like more like the old school. But to me, I'm looking like that looks like a normal filter. I like it's not too special, but I'm like, hey.
I've actually seen that one, and like you said, it was not really, I don't know, special to me at
Mm-hmm.
all.
Yeah, it don't seem too special. But this fourth one, this fourth sticker, and to the right here, this is the one that is funny because it's actually like you see here in the notes above. It says this was out for some people since January, and I've had this feature since January. This sticker feature where basically there's a cutout. So if for example, like your Ebony Fit weekend and stuff, when I'm doing promotions, and they always see I use Ebony
Hmm.
Fit Houston, Ebony Fit in Miami. I literally use this feature where I took the logo and I embedded it inside of my Instagram story. So anytime, let's say if I'm making a story right now, as you see here, like this picture is like I'm using my mouse. I don't know if you can see it or not, but this person with this holding his hand like this, um,
Hmm.
they actually have a cutout. So if you see that story to the right of it, all they did was just stick that on there. So anytime I go into my stories, I don't have to go look for a picture. It's actually a sticker within your story where you just press it and that logo shows up.
Wow.
So you don't have to go keep looking for it in Canva. You don't have to look for it in your phone. Once you actually create that sticker, it is then now in your story, in which you can always just post it on your story. Like, so let's say, for example, for you, you use your logo, right? Let's say if it's a logo you have
Right.
or something, you want to just, you can literally, any story you make, you can just literally put the logo on there and it could, from the sticker.
I like that. I'm gonna definitely use that one.
Yeah, yeah. That one is going to be a game changer. Like, and that's one of those like people pay attention. They're going to be like, well, how are they doing it? How are they putting their logo on every story, everything? Because of the sticker feature. So by you guys tapping in right now, you're already going to see like you're ahead of the game on that. So that's a little secret for you'll be like, well, how does CJ always put those logos on everything? Well, it's because I'm using that sticker feature. By the way, shout out to you, Kia. If you guys are not following Kia on Instagram, do so right now. This is her Instagram page. Talk about how long you've been on Instagram, Kia.
I've been on Instagram since I think, if I'm not mistaken, my junior year in college. So probably 2013, if I'm not mistaken. And it started off as a track and field page. That was my huge audience. And then it transformed into a fitness page. But yeah, I've been on Instagram since 2013. It's been a long time.
Okay, okay. So it's been a minute, and so yeah, you've been on there longer than me.
Really?
You know that, right?
Wow.
I didn't join
Well, I
Instagram
haven't
till
been as active on there as long.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I still post. I post
Yeah,
every blue moon.
Blue Moon. No, you post a you look. I get it. Like I'll be honest, that first couple of years for me too, I didn't post a lot. But I started gaining more traction over time, and then now it's kind of like how we make money, right? It's kind of how we
Right.
make money, so we kind of have to do it. But uh, talk about the way you started. When you first started on Instagram, what you posted before. You said it was more track and field content, right? Like,
Hmm.
was it just pictures? Was it videos at first?
It was just strictly pictures. I don't even think I was into like posting the videos, anything like that, because I still had an Android, if I'm not mistaken. But
Team Android, let's go. I heard you. I heard you. By the way,
anywho,
if you watching Cole, just know she was Team Android.
I was Team Android, unfortunately. unfortunately.
Wow.
But yeah, it started off with just photos on Instagram, just taking pictures of me on the track, still shots of me running, stuff like that. That's all
Hmm.
it was.
And then now, when did it change? That's to say, not now, but when did it change? Was it a couple years ago? Was it right away when you said, you know what, I'm gonna now go from just that, and now I'm gonna put out educational content to gain clients?
It changed around 2017 when I first thought about, you know, being a personal trainer. Around 2017-ish. Yeah, that's when it changed.
Okay, okay, and then that was right before the reels started kicking off, because reels started kicking off for like 2020.
Yeah, it was right before
and
Reels.
and so obviously, you're part of Fitness Online University. If you guys don't know, she's
I
one
am,
of
I
our
am, I
students,
am.
day one at Fitness Online University. Talk about the content in itself, like when you had to pivot your content to just reach the people you want, like target. Because with social media, a lot of people just post stuff out there, and it's just for everybody, right? And then
Right.
you weren't getting the people that you want to work with, or you want to invest in your program. So that even if you guys are not trainers and you're watching this, it's like to get somebody to do something that you want them to do. Talk about it, Kia. Like, how did you have to refocus the content and just to target your audience?
So I targeted my audience, or retargeted my audience about 2 or 3 times, to be honest. At first, I was targeting just men and women training. And I always told myself when I did want to start personal training that my goal was to train women, but I never really, started off solely training women. It was really men.
Mm-hmm.
So I started, um, I guess, transition and retargeting in 2020, to be honest. 2019, I had my son, and Coco, actually, thank God for Coco. I love that girl. She told me, "Hey, Nakia, I think you should start training postpartum women and stuff like that. Start recording your postpartum journey." At the time, I was in a dark space and I didn't care to even record my journey, but I always remember Coco telling me that. So that's when I started to retarget my audience back in 2019, actually. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Shout out to Cole. Shout out to Cole for that. Let's go.
Yeah.
We in that beat.
Got the sound effects. By the way, if you guys are watching live, you can drop questions in the chat. Let us know if you are tuned in live. If you're watching the replay, you can still leave some comments. You still make sure you hit the like button, smash the like button, like they say here on YouTube. Subscribe, all that good stuff. So here's the next question for you, Kia. For me, like a guy, what is a pre-postnatal strength coach? Like, what is that?
Pre and postnatal strength coach is just specifically a coach that is designed to help prenatal and postnatal women get through exercise. Basically, that's the simple way to put it.
No, that's a good breakdown. It's straightforward, and so with that, you're looking for a specific niche audience. And one of the things I wanted to talk to you about was like in general when you're editing that content. Is it pretty much you're posting what you want to post, like specifically for them, or you kind of just say, you know what, I'm just going to share my journey, and hopefully somebody kind of like aligns with it, or is it a little bit of both?
So it's a mixture of both. Because I do have a son, I did go through the pregnancy, I did go through the postpartum phase, the postpartum depression, all that stuff. It's a mixture of me posting my personal experience and actually posting my qualifications and my credentials and things that I've learned from getting my certification in the pre and postnatal specialist.
Okay, you like editing content, or you hate it?
I cannot stand doing content. I cannot stand it, but I have to do it because I'm pulling in, uh, I guess a big broad audience, but it's not at the same thing because there's a lot of women that do have babies, and there are a lot of women that are pregnant, but it's still a small, uh, audience.
Yeah, it's funny, and I'm not trying to put you on the spot when I ask this. Do you know the percentage of women that have babies?
The
I looked it up.
percentage?
Yeah, like I
Shoot.
don't know. Like, is it? Would you say
It's
half
high.
women
It's
have?
like last time, if I'm not mistaken, what I did research is about a good 85% women.
Wow. So
So that
that's high. So that's a big market. Like, because they
yeah,
all want to snap back. They all want to. Hey, I want to get my pre-baby, but you know how it is. Like everybody wants to be like, hey, I had the baby. All right, let me get back to normal. Let me get back to what I was before. So you're kind of reaching out to all of them. Hey, you're like, hey, before the baby, let's work out. After the baby, let's still work out.
next got to.
Hmm. And with editing content, I know you hate it. I know you do. But hey, do you use what kind of use any apps like CapCut? Use TikTok? What do you do?
I use a mixture of all of them. I actually started using CapCut and I like the transitions better in CapCut. So I might just, go ahead and do my thing over there. I do use InShot and I also use TikTok a lot as well. And surprisingly, I actually use Instagram Reels to edit my videos too.
What?
I know, I'm sorry. It's just me being lazy sometimes, quick, you know, content there.
Hey, I ain't gonna knock you, but I will just say like the only reason I ain't say the only reason, but one of the reasons why I have trouble with editing in Instagram Reels is because it crashes so much. You
Yes.
ever had your Instagram reel crash in the draft or something?
Yes,
It's a
it crashes.
nightmare.
And
Like,
then sometimes you write a caption and then you post it and the caption's not there. You're like, yo, where my caption go? So
yo, somebody else said that earlier. I was watching earlier. They were like, "Hey, I'm trying to post this reel, but Instagram is not letting me do my caption. Like they put a word there, but it would change their word.
yeah, it's weird.
Like, what is
Do
going
better.
on, IG?
Come on, IG, do better.
Do better because there's too many apps out here, and like you're trying to keep us on your app to do the edits, but we can't because your stuff is always crashing. Like, and then
Hey,
if the app itself like crashes out, where I had at one time where I had like 3 or 4 drafts in there, and I had to uninstall Instagram and reinstall it, and it of course wiped it out. But that was the
yo,
only way I could get on IG to uncrash.
yeah, that happened to me. I had so many reels saved. I wanted to post them, and then like you said, you uninstall it and you reinstall it again, and it was gone. All of them were gone. I had like 50 reels, and I was pissed. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man, it's the worst feeling in the world. Like as a creator, when you're creating something, or let's say if you're in editing and you got everything lined up and you feel like you put your time, and let's put you maybe you put 20, 30 minutes into it and it's gone, you kind of just want to say F it and just walk away.
No, for real, for real.
Excuse me. I want to talk to you about some of your favorite creators that you follow, and this is where we want to
Hmm.
get into and why you enjoy their content. So let's talk about these female fitness influencers that you enjoy. Like, give me one. Give me one at the top of the dome. Like, want somebody you like following.
So I want to start off with saying I like following Kiera the leader. Why? Because I found her in 2019 while I was pregnant with my son, and I found her page, and it was just I don't know, inspiring just to see somebody doing the same thing that I was doing. Like we were both working out at the same time, with our sons. I think my son is probably a month or two older than her baby.
Mhm.
But I did find her during my pregnancy journey. So that's why I can relate to her and her page. And I like it a lot because it's so authentic, so real. She's not putting on she's not being a phony, she's not being a fake about it. Just being so real. That's why I do like here the leaders page.
I love it because it blends. Like you can say instantly, she blends in her family everywhere, right?
Yes.
And
Mhm.
she's not having to go to I don't know. Sometimes you still with a lot of fitness influencers where and they're more so putting on a show for
Mhm.
Instagram entertainment, and there's a lane for that, but at some point everybody can't do that. And this is one of those where it's like, hey, I feel like if you're like in your case, you feel like you can relate to her because hey, she lives here in Atlanta, right? In the Atlanta
Mhm.
area, she
Mhm.
has a family just like you. These are things that you do every day. What you see her doing right now, you're in the gym, you're cooking, You have your son with you. Like, and by the way, I did talk to you about we gotta go shopping one day with me, you, and your son and get some content. Like, get some content like this, because like, look, her dog running through the camera. Like, this is real life.
Facts. Real life. Real. Authentic.
Now, what do you think about her captions though? Like, you see the captions, how detailed they are. Do you read them?
Yeah, they're very detailed. Sometimes I look, I'm just like a regular person. Sometimes if it's too long, I ain't gonna read them. But I do like her captions. They are captivating.
Like,
And I can relate
this is
to
a
them.
lot.
So if I can relate to you, I'm gonna read your stuff.
Hmm. Like these
As far as
captions, notice how it is specific, like detailed captions. These are, not like a one liner. She's spending
right,
time
right.
on it, and
Hold on,
she's
that's
even giving you call to actions. Look at that. Bless you. Uh,
excuse me.
and she's giving calls to action for coaching or self guided training programs. Check out my sites. Boom.
Fat.
Like these are keys. Like, I love it. I love it. And so, by the way, her Hulk, her husband, he's super dope too. Where is he at? Where is he at? Yeah, yeah. Nico. Boom, boom, boom. Super dope. By the way, they have this brand right here.
Mm-hmm.
I love this. I love this. Like, I've been watching them. Like, by the way, I remember, I met them for the first time, the whole family, for the first time at Ebony Fit Weekend. Do you know that?
Really?
It was at Ebony Fit
Wasn't
Weekend in
there?
2019.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
But they were there at, what gym was that up in North? Man, I can't remember. It was in North, north of Atlanta. But yeah, they were there. They were there, and so that's where I met them at. But yeah, super dope. All right, so we like her content. So shout out to her. Now, who we going to next? Who else you like?
Who we got? I forgot who I sent you. I like
Ah,
Cranon. I think that's how you say her name. Cranon. Don't beat me up.
yes.
If you're watching this, please don't beat me up. Um, but I love her
Hey,
content because she's a strong girl. I'm a strong girl, and I'm just intrigued by the things that she do. Like I want to lift 500 pounds deadlifting. That's my goal one day.
yes, I mean, I met her. I met her actually in Philadelphia at Fusion Gyms. I was there for a grand opening event, but I had seen follow her, on social media for a long time too. And like I said, she's super strong, super athletic. And what
Hmm.
do you like about her content though? Like, you feel like is a certain style that she does, or you just pretty much, what, I more relate to her than the content, or both?
I think I relate to her more than the content. Like honestly, um, I think she ran track too. Maybe it's I don't know. Maybe it's a track and field that I can relate to with some of these women. If I'm
Mm.
not mistaken, I heard Kiera ran track too. So
That could
uh,
be a thing. You could be like, you know what? That's so. Is there a thing as a track body?
yes, it is. You can
So you
tell a
feel,
track better than anybody.
is this a track body?
That's a track body. I'm sorry. I mean, there's some weightlifting in there too. You know, she's probably transitioned. I mean, she probably transformed her body to more.
Mm-hmm.
But
It'd be interesting to ask her, but like, hey, did you run track? She'd be like, yeah. How did you know? I'm be like, my track coach.
yeah, I think she
Your
ran
coach
track.
Nakia, the Hall of Famer. She can spot
I
that.
know. I know the track bodies from a mile away.
Oh yeah. So if I'm not mistaken, I think yes, that's what I thought. She's a Gymshark athlete. So, she's definitely doing big things in the game. And I love her content too. So yeah, definitely a good one to kind of like, I would say the more thing that what I like about her content is the quality of it. Like, you can tell
Yeah.
she takes time with the thumbnails, right? The thumbnails are specifically thought out. Um her head is not cut off in these thumbnails. If you guys know me, when I'm auditing stuff, I don't want to see nobody's head cut off on a thumbnail. I'm be like, why is don't do that. Format it, take your time and get it right. Format it. Like here, I would have like, move your head down something, you know what I'm saying? This is me. I'm picky, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
want the whole frame to see your face, right? And and she's very particular about it, and she's using high quality cameras or an iPhone.
Yeah.
She
Absolutely.
by the way, people Androids do well too. The thing is with Androids and iPhones though, you cannot move something from an Android to an iPhone because it will look like crap, or
Yeah.
vice versa. They do not like if I send something from this Android to an iPhone. Of course, on Instagram it's going to look like trash. But if you got a high quality iPhone, I mean high quality Android, it still look good on here. It still look good.
That's true.
Don't be yawning now.
I'm sorry, it's smothering.
She like it's late. Hey, who's next? Who else? We got a couple more to go through.
I think I sent. Ooh, who did I send? It's Mariah. She was actually at Ebony Fit Weekend. Um, I like her because she's real and raw as well, educated. Well, they're all educated to me, but Mariah's educated.
Wait a
Is that her
second.
name?
No,
Is that her name?
wait. This is. Am I
Oh, CJ,
typing?
who is that?
I don't know, but it's. I'm
That's what I
typing.
sent you. Oh Lord, CJ,
Yeah, this is what you
don't
sent me.
no idea. It's Tori something.
we're gonna get the name right, but this is live, so it's all good. This is like, hey,
Tori Mariah. It's Tori Mariah.
it's Tori Mariah. Hold on,
I think it's
Stormy?
yeah,
Are you
I
saying
don't know.
like,
The lady
hey,
who
hold
was
on,
at Ebony Fit Weekend.
hold on, I'm gonna,
Tori.
mm-mm. I'm gonna find out right now. So we're gonna pull it up. Actually, you know what? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull up the next person, um, and then we'll come back to it. Because I remember this one. This is somebody you mentioned, right?
Yes. I've been following her since before I was a personal trainer. I don't know. I don't know. I just like her vibe.
I don't know if I know her. So is how's her content? Is it more so fitness or more relationship? Because when I'm seeing my guess is I
Well,
see a lot of the guy in here too.
in the beginning, it was more fitness, and I think she got married recently. I don't know if it
Okay.
was recent. She did get married, clearly. And it has transitioned to more couple type things. I ain't got no, well, I don't got a man, but
What just happened? Hold on. Hold on. Like, hold on. We what?
I said I don't got a man, but
Y'all
yeah,
didn't let me
I
know if
can't
that
I
makes sense to
can't
y'all in the
relate.
chat. You do
I can't
don't, but
relate
go
to
ahead.
that. Yeah. But
So okay, so but the so this part is new, the partner
yeah,
workouts,
yeah,
but
yeah.
before that it was primarily just her.
Yes, primarily it's just her.
And so yeah, I seen here, like, is this a track body though?
I don't know if she ran track.
Can't tell.
I think that's just yeah, that's just her body genetics.
Yeah, I definitely see a lot of that content now with the couple. I would say in general too. If you notice, the thing that I see in common with all these people so far is the quality of their content. Nobody's giving
Mm-hmm.
you half-ass content. They're giving you quick transition. Excuse me. They're giving you quick transitions. They're giving you high quality visuals, and they're blending in
Right.
pictures, memes, not just reels over and over and over. And honestly, I don't see a lot of trendy stuff. Right? I see people just making stuff that works for them. It's not like they just copying trends or hey,
Yeah,
everybody's doing one thing. I'm gonna do this. Like they're kind of like doing their own thing, which I like.
me too.
Putting it on a
Real. No.
microphone, talking. How do you feel about the "Get Fit with Me" stuff? I'm not "Get Fit with Me," but "Get Ready with Me." How do you feel about that? Because that's a big trend right now. Everyone's like, "Get ready with me in the morning." Get ready. Like, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like it's fake, or you feel like it's that's how people really are?
I don't know. I do feel like some of it is a little, fake because you got the same routine every day doing the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. My routine every day, get ready with me, is a hot mess. So every day is something different. So I just don't believe it. I believe,
So
yeah,
where's the get ready with me with your kids dragging you, yelling at you, screaming, don't want to get up.
right.
You forgot the keys in the car last night, and or you left the light on and the batteries that like where's
Exactly.
that? Like I think that if like I'm not saying that most days are like that, but the days that are, you can share that. You can
Facts.
still or in like in most cases with content, I know people are well, why would you do that, CJ? Why would if you're staging it, which you're doing with most content, why would I stage a bad day? Because that's more relatable. That's people understand that. The school bus is outside and the kid is screaming over
Exactly.
here, and I'm sitting here with my meal prep and this and that, and my like you got a thousand things going on. That's relatable.
You make coffee, then you leave it. You forgot you left it on the. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the real stuff at? So I
Yeah.
do feel like some of it is a little too fake. Like, like the one where they're laying down. You when they're waking up, you set a whole camera up. To show us that you just woke up out of bed. You got a whole
Yeah.
camera.
Oh, I love it. Look, I've done it, but I do it for skits, right? But to do to get ready to me, and I wake up and I'm in bed, and then you wake up. Oh,
Like,
oh
really?
man, yeah, whew, whew. Yeah, that fake yawn, like,
I'm not doing that. I'm sorry.
is a, but and I'm like, y'all, everybody drinks tea now. Everybody drinks tea. Everybody drinks coffee. Like, okay, I don't know about that.
Social media for you.
Who's this right here, Kia?
Who I got next?
This,
I like her.
oh, you froze up. Say that again.
I did.
Yeah, yeah, but you're back now.
Oh, I like her content. I've always liked her content. She just I don't want to say the word big, but she's big, strong. I don't know. I just fell in love with her content one day, to be honest. See, and it's so real. She didn't have to show her naps and stuff like that, the roots of the hair. You know what I'm saying? Like she could have hid that. Real and raw. I love it.
So in this part right here, she's talking about 4 parts in 2024. You're making progress, you're staying still. Don't waste your time. Boom, boom, boom. She, again, these people that you're pointing out that you like their content the most, these fitness creators that you're putting like up on the pedestal a little bit, is that they're putting details into these captions. They're telling stories.
Mm-hmm.
They're really like locked in on giving like right here. This right here, I like this. This is this cast 16. Remember this week pictures that she's taking from her phone, and
Right.
she's literally giving you like like a carousel to kind of go through that she's made through, and it's not a copy of something else where people just take other people's memes or
Right.
whatever. Like this is you could tell it's probably from her phone. I do like that. On a little, she probably went for a walk in the park and did that. Let's see this one.
Simple.
Is the ability to show up for themselves regardless of how they're feeling in the moment. The ability to do what you know you need to do, not because you feel guilt or shame, but because you respect yourself enough to keep your
Is that the tone of content she puts out most of the time?
Yeah, for the most part that I've heard. Yes.
Very motivational.
Mm-hmm.
Is it so? She not so much humor.
Um,
Not a lot of humor.
nah, not a lot of humor to me.
Cause you
If I'm
straight
being honest.
business. They be saying people be saying you be straight business. Be that's it, and that's kind of what you like on here. Most of these ladies are straight business too. They beast in the gym. They lift and they get to work and they busy lives, and you can tell they're busy, and that's what you're relating to.
Facts.
Okay, okay.
Absolutely.
What kind of inspiration are you gaining from watching these people? Like, do you kind of say, you know what? Hey, I like that, or you kind of just say, you know what, I want to do something totally different.
There are some things that I do take from each of them that I do like, but I ultimately want to be myself. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, I ultimately want to be myself.
I know who you're trying to pull up from Ebony Fit Weekend. I'm gonna try to pull
Yeah.
up her page right now. But yeah, what you had in here was not.
I'm sorry.
I was like, who is that? But no, it's just a spelling thing, but I'll find it
My
real quick.
bad.
It's all good. It's all good. Give me 30 seconds here. Find it. If you guys are live, by the way, go ahead and just tap in. Let us know if you are live with us. But it's Stormy Mariah.
Yeah, it's stormy. That's what it is.
Yes.
My bad. I like your page though.
So STRIMRA. Here it is. Here it is. So tell me if this is the page. I'm pretty sure this is it. Boom.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
So
not
all right.
stormy. It's Tory. It's Tory
What I say?
Mariah.
I took I said it's story. It's story. Did I say story? Stormy.
You said stormy.
My bad. It's not story. It's story. Hannah, what's up, Hannah? Hannah's here. Okay. Okay. Hannah's in the building.
Hey.
Shout out to you. Uh so okay. It's Tori. All right, well, go ahead. Let's talk. Let's clean this up. Let's clean this up, Kia. Uh hey, I couldn't figure out how to chime in. Well, you're here now, Dana. You're here now. I appreciate you. Thanks for tapping in.
What's up?
All right. So it's Tori. Talk about her.
Mhm. I like her because she's very educated. Like I said, I like the real and raw, authentic women. And she tells her story. Um, and that's what it is. I think that's what captivated me is her story. Yeah.
And what's the style like? It's pretty much like you because she does a lot of mic'd up. Like, do you kind of just listen to you tune into all her mic'd in content, and you're like, that's your favorite, or you prefer the other stuff? Because in general, I think that's all she primarily does, right?
Yeah, I like the mic up stuff. And I actually like her workouts. I love education. I love women that train people correctly the right way. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Men too. Uh, but we're talking about women.
Yeah,
Um,
what's about her? Yeah.
I do. I do like people who are educated, and that's what attract me. Honestly,
Hey, let's look at this. Instagram be tripping sometime. But look at this. You guys see this? It say sensitive content. I'm going to click this and let's see what this sensitive content is, Instagram. Okay, let's do that. Let's see why. We use technology or review team to identify content we should cover. This post doesn't go against our community standards, but may contain images that some people might find upsetting. We cover sensitive or potentially graphic content so people can choose whether to see it. All right. So do you guys think that this is going to be some sensitive content? Or you think IG is bugging? That's my
IG.
guess. You think IG is bugging?
Yes.
All right. Y'all can let me know in the chat. Like, y'all think IG is bugging? Because I'm about to click it right now. Let's see.
That you didn't have to count calories forever. Hi, my name is Tori. I'm a professional scientist, a certified personal trainer, and a health and wellness coach. When I talk to my clients about counting calories, I usually use the
So far, they bugging. I don't see anything yet, right? But we're going to keep it going.
field IQ, a better core IQ. Counting calories gives you a better food IQ. The average American doesn't even know what 4 ounces of chicken breast looks like, much less the amount of protein that it contains. It's not enough to just say, oh, I'm eating better. You need to actually know what it is that you're eating. I'm talking
Like, what? So far, we're going to keep it going, but they tripping so far.
comes only from practice. Tracking 24/7 is not realistic for anyone, but from practicing counting calories already, you'll have a better idea of what it is that you're consuming numbers wise. And it subconsciously causes you to make better decisions about the foods that you're eating. I had a client tell me before, oh, I already know how much.
So, was IG against us getting this type of information so
I think
far?
it has to do with some food. You know how they do.
IQ as having like a cheat sheet for when it comes to macros. You just understand things a little bit better. Do I feel like you need to count calories forever? No, not necessarily. But do I think that at some point in everyone's fitness journey, they should learn how to do it? Yes. It's an irreplaceable tool that you're only going to get through having experience. If you're looking for customized meal plans, workouts, and one-on-one coaching, be sure to click the link in my bio. What if
What the hell was sensitive about that Instagram?
I think it should have to do talking about food. You know, the FDA and all that mess.
But okay, so let me look at the hashtags. Let me see if there's anything in the caption that stands out. Because really, at the end of the day, I think the AI is just dumb. But like Dana says in chat, she's like, I knew it. Um, People are saying your hand says yes. They bugging. Yeah, it's that's just what it is. IG be bugging sometimes, but in general, I wanted to just look at that. But yeah, as you see here, she does a lot of talking. And so that's what you're relating to the most. And one thing I love about her content is that she puts the titles, if you notice, right at the beginning of the video. Boom. And then she has the captions that kind of fill out there too.
Right.
And these things are real easy to do, right? Like you can get those captions either by using something like CapCut. You can do it in Canva. InShot with thumbnails, not thumbnails, but titles like that. Maybe not so easy to do. You can do them, but they're not as easy as with those other apps. But like they're right there, it's clean. She's probably getting that either edited on a computer, or she could be using, like I said, one of those apps. But if you tell, she's setting up a camera. Like this has got to be probably like a digital camera she's using or a tripod. Yeah, good stuff.
Good angle.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Hey, who else in the chat? Anybody want us to pull up your Instagram page and we can look at it real quick? Who wants us to look at their Instagram? We can do one real quick before we wrap up and get out of here. But anybody in the chat want to volunteer? We pull up your Instagram page and critique your page. Because what are we talking about here? Well, the primary thing we wanted to talk about, if you guys are just tuning in, we talked about some social media stuff that Instagram is doing earlier today, some new features and things like that, some new software features that Instagram is putting out there for creators. And primarily, we want to talk about content that converts to sales for female fitness influencer trainers. Kia talked about her journey, and she's talking about some of the favorite fitness influencers that she follows, and then what she feels like is doing great content that will convert. And then one thing that we do notice is that there is a lot of detail paid to captions, to the quality, and to messaging. Like they're not. One thing I love about most of the content that we've been watching is not 10 seconds. It's not 15 seconds. I'm so tired of everybody saying everything got to be 8 seconds or 15 seconds. Everything. No. If your shit is good, your shit is good, and people will watch it. Like people do not have to be put in this box where everything got to be just 15 seconds, 15 seconds. No. Like that. It's not that. You just got to get better at making content and getting people to pay attention longer. Let me go ahead and put that out there. Stop being lazy. Tell better stories. How about that? Y'all sit there and watch. Y'all watch. What's that show y'all be watching on Netflix, Kia? Everybody on that dating show.
I don't watch. I'm sorry. I'm not.
You don't watch it. What's that? What's that dating show everybody been talking about? Well, I know everybody was watching that dating show. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Everybody was like, you see the material. They were all on
Love
that.
is Blind? Is it Love is Blind?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, that everybody was going crazy. Y'all watch that for a whole episode. There you go. See, Love is Blind. Thank you, Dana. Because y'all sit there and watch all that, and that's just some. So if it's good, you will watch. Whether it's drama, whether it's information, like whatever it is, y'all watch it. Okay. So Han says, okay, let's see what she says. Hannah, I could use some tips. I am not as present on social media as I should be, and I would love to improve on it and grow and more prospects for more clients. Okay. So we already know you coming to FOU. We already know that. So we're gonna take care of you, right? So go ahead. Say that again, Kia.
Come on in.
Stop playing. But this is a real high level. Let's look at it right from the beginning. All right, cool. We'll talk about the bio in general. I don't necessarily know too much about you yet, right? I know you do one-on-one coaching and you have workout programs. That's it. I don't know who you're trying to target. Mm-hmm. I just don't know yet, right? Are you working with men? Are you working with women? Are you working with kids? Do you do sports training? I don't know. I just know it's online coaching, right? I love these up here. Of course, shout out to Ebony Fit. You outside Ebony Fit. You're engaged with the community, fitness community. Boom, boom, boom. 4 exercises to glow glutes. Okay.
Come
Okay.
through, glutes.
What'd you say, Kia?
I said, come through, glutes.
Yeah, yeah. Come on through. Come on through. Oh, let me move this off the screen here. Let's go to. Okay, if I had to start over. Um. Okay, so we sharing valuable information here. This is good. This is good. Um. Exercise is more mental health than your physical health. I love the fact that it looked like you struggled there. Like I love that. Did you see that, Kia?
No, redo it. My
Now
computer is.
it's freezing.
Yeah.
It's like you could tell she's tired and like and she's lifting, and then
Okay.
she drops it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's real. Like your work is real work is not
Right.
pretty all the time, right, Kia?
Facts. Real.
So I love that. That's real. That's really good right there. Is there loss? Never stop being who you are and become and because someone doesn't appreciate it. Okay. So this is motivational. Now, a lot of these things are so far, I'm not kind of being told what to do. Like one of the things we were looking at from the ladies earlier, they were giving us calls to action about, hey, click the link in my bio for my online program, things like that. We haven't really got that here, right?
She did on
Okay.
one post.
Hmm?
She did on one of the posts that I
Oh,
seen.
she did? Which one? Let me go back. Okay, she
Not
said it
that
right here. That's good. This one is a good one. Hit me in the DM to start training. Okay, at least that is a good one. That's a good call to action. I'm glad you said that because I didn't catch that one. Here, she's telling you to follow her, which is good for fitness, self development, and spiritual journey. Um, it definitely needs to be niched down just a tad, like just a tad. I love the humor stuff. That this is hilarious, by the way. I want to play this one. This one is hilarious. This I don't know if you've seen this one, Kia, but watch this.
Better watch my 5'2" mouth. First of all, I'm glad you said that. I'm not 5'2". I'm 5'3". I better watch my 5'2" mouth. First of all, I'm glad you said that. I'm not 5'2". I'm 5'3".
This is hilarious.
I like
This
that
shit
one.
is hilarious. You see the engagement on this one is through the roof. Like,
I
hold
like
on. I don't know if you've seen that one before, Kia.
This is my first time seeing it. I believe. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's my first.
And you know, Sasha is tall. So
Oh,
I mean, it just makes that whole angle right there. It's the angle up and down when she's looking up and when she's looking down. Now that was creative content. That
the
was good.
angle. I like that.
The little things, if you and look how short that was, right? This is one of those examples when it was short, it was good. It didn't have to be longer,
Right.
right? It was just straight to the point and hilarious and good engagement. Um, okay, we celebrated the birthday. I like I like what I see. Some of the things I don't see though. What you know, something I don't see, Kia.
Um,
What I don't see, like, so she's a coach,
cover
but what?
pages and stuff like that.
Huh?
You talking about cover pages and stuff?
No, more so. I don't see. Something I don't see is her coaching other people.
Oh, okay, okay.
I don't see her
Yeah.
coaching other people. I see her working out herself, but I don't see her
Mhm.
coaching other people.
Okay.
So that's what I. But anything else you notice though? That's the one thing I noticed though. Like here's like these are more like collabs, like her and her friends, things like that.
Mhm.
The collabs with other trainers, but where let's get some potential testimonials. You coaching someone, even if it's online, like get a video of your online coaching. Let's see that. That's some of the things I see.
I agree.
And right here, this drives me crazy though. That drives me crazy. Cuts off your head. I want to see your face there. I want to see your face. This is like your shoulder. I would love the framing on that to be different. All right. That's it for the ad hoc round. That's it. But you guys get it. Like I don't know. Like I said, I wanted to just have a little fun, and we can do that another time. Do another IG audit for people, but That was just like a high level one because, like, trust me, when we really go into it, me and Cole, we spend like an hour and a half and we dig down into everything. And so it gets to be a lot. That was just a quick little 5 minute one. Kia, what you
Yes.
got coming up next? What you got coming up next?
Um,
What you got going on now? Where can they find you? Where can
well,
they
y'all
work out
can
with you?
find me at Next Level / Atlas Gym in Forest Park, Georgia. I do group training there. I do semi-private training as well, pre and postnatal training. It's my niche, but I do train people from all walks of life. If you're coming from injury, you're coming from diseases. I am very educated and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to you because listen, can you tell people like have you done this before? Have you been live on YouTube before?
This is my first time being live on YouTube. That goes to show you what type of person CJ is to pull Nakia on YouTube to go live. Um,
Mhm.
that's my dog. Anywho, but yeah, this is my first time, y'all. I don't do this. I don't really talk. Go live anyway. This made me comfortable to go live on my own one of these days. So I do appreciate that, CJ.
Okay, okay. That's what it's all about. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. That's what's all about, like growth in each other. And like that's kind of why I created this show. And so the thing is to kind of break it down, like this show is really for creators to, not only be celebrated, but also for us to help each other. So like the people in the chat, people can get information from me, they can get information from you, you get information from me, vice versa. I'm getting it's all around. And it's not about having the most of anything. It's all about just getting better every day. And we learn something every time in this show, regardless if you're watching it now or you watch a replay. There's somebody on here that we talk about, whether it's a live person or we talk about social media tips. We talk about things that people have gone through in their creation journey, whether it's in business or in video, that just really just kind of elevates you and it helps. And I learned so much. And I'll be honest, like it's exhausting, but when it's a passion, it's like cool. I can get in here and talk. Boom, boom. As soon as it's over, though, I'm done. Like I'm crashing, right? But when we talking content, we talking about creating, and you have ideas and all these different things. I love doing it. So that's what the show is supposed to be for. And so I'm glad it helped you. It's like it's helping the people watching, and the fact that they're watching right now still let you know, kid, like it's an hour long and they're still tapped in, and I appreciate you guys. What, kid? What?
It's an hour in. That's all I was like.
Oh, it's like damn, we on here a minute, but nah. You guys definitely thank you for tapping in. Man, next week I'm gonna tell you what we got coming up next week. Because it's been a crazy. Let's talk about because this is the last show I'm gonna do this week. What we did this week, we had Darius Baker up on here. We had to talk a film director about making short content on social media. That episode was dope. We had D Nicole, the GOAT, Destiny Nicole. Like, come on now. If you guys didn't tap capping with her almost 700,000 followers, when it's not even about that. It's about literally anyone in the industry who knows about anything. She's like a fitness mogul. Like she does it all. She owns a gym. She's on the cover of Women's Best magazine and all these different things. Amazing person, and influencer and business person. It's a great mind. We had Sharon Beckham on here, professional wrestler, like, and I mean streamer, like literally. And people were like, and I asked them towards the episode. I was like, because I was one of those things that everybody always asks me, and I'm like, do not ask me in the comments if it's Odell's cousin. Do not, even though he is, but do not do that. Yeah, but do not do that because he is his own person. And the funny thing is, I've known him for years. I was watching him on YouTube as a YouTuber, been on here for a minute, running the game for a while, and like I watch him on Twitch. He's just game streamer. On YouTube, he's always sharing his fitness vlog. So if that's a dope person, if you want to go onto YouTube, check out FB Aftermath's YouTube. You will see like literally how he gets these brand deals by literally just showing his workouts and fitness vlogs, and he's been doing it for years. Now he's a personal trainer. not personal trainer, but a professional wrestler. So now he's in NXT trying to get to WWE, and that's gonna happen. But that was an amazing episode. And now we line it up and we finish it with Kia. I mean, come on now, Kia. We got a Hall of Famer. We got a Hall of Famer. You want to tell them where you're a Hall of Famer from?
I am a Hall of Famer at Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University, October 3rd, 1887. What?
See, look, that's how I get your energy up. You are so proud. You're so proud of that. And by the way, I'm surprised you didn't wear your colors. Where's the gear I bought you?
It's in the closet.
What? You haven't worn it yet?
I haven't. I'm gonna wear it this summer though. We got Be Out Day in Atlanta coming up. Oh, I'm be out there representing in my gear. That's easy.
Bet. So if you guys haven't already done so, please follow Nakia. I'm gonna put it up here one more time because let's get the list. This is what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to unfollow somebody on Instagram right now. Unfollow somebody and follow Nakia. That's what we're gonna do. Like, this is the thing, Kia. I've been telling people all week, and this is a new thing. I think it's something I'm gonna start saying. Unfollow somebody and follow this person. And that's where I'm at with it. Because there's no sense of just following that. You can't follow everybody, but there's somebody you following right now that ain't worth for nothing to you.
Ain't worth a
damn. Unfollow them. You know, all they posting is some garbage. They bring your feelings down. You skip over their posts every single time. Hold on. Y'all, hold on. Let me pull it. Y'all know who it is. There's somebody right now that you literally scroll through every day and you skip over their posts. You skip over it. You're not engaging with it anyway. Just unfollow them and follow Nakia. It's simple as that. Why we got?
I engage and I follow back if I can see you. You know,
you follow as long as you want some. Now you know, as long as you ain't in no BS.
Yeah, as long as you ain't in no BS.
Hey, last question before we get out of here.
Yes.
Team, last question. Team Drake or Team Kendrick?
I'm gonna say this. Drake used to bother me so bad when he first came out. So I'm gonna go with Team Kendrick. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry. Drake was always crying and doing all that lovey-dovey stuff when I was not a lovey-dovey person. So
this is not based on anything except for, hey, he was annoying me with the love songs.
At first, yes. And then he grew on me.
Okay, Team Drake in the building. Okay. I see you there. Like, so we got 50-50 right now. What y'all say in the chat? What team you on? Like, it's so funny because behind the scenes of me and Coco, I'm messing with her. She's like so heavy into Kendrick. And I'm like, yeah, but at the end of the day, if he was fed misinformation and his whole song is a lie, then that doesn't make you win. Now you got a banger. Now you got some hits, but at the end of the day, if it's not true, then you couldn't have won. I'm just saying that's how I look at it. If it's not true, then you couldn't have won. And the last thing I say about it, I'm cool with beefing and stuff, but at some point it has to stop because something bad gonna happen. That's all I gotta say. I don't want it to, but
he kissed that 17-year-old girl, and I was like, yeah, he tripping. After he found out she was 17.
All these battles and rap battles, what happens? Somebody ends up getting shot.
Well, we don't want that to happen. It's not that serious.
It's not, but think about it. Look how many legends we didn't already lost. Nipsey,
that's true.
Tupac. I mean, you could go down the list on and on. That's just how it goes.
That's true.
That's literally how it goes. And so, please stop. We need those Drake and Future songs. That's what I'm saying. Let me get some. I don't need y'all being like, hey, we not going on concert together. We not working out. We not doing no classes. We not doing nothing together. I'm so funny. I'm so into fitness. I keep saying classes. Concerts. We not doing no concerts together because y'all be like, yo, like, stop. I know they not though. But hopefully it don't get too crazy. All right, Kia, last word. Anything you want to say to people before we get up out of here?
Thank y'all for coming on here and watching and engaging. Come back and watch this YouTube video so we can get CJ Fuse up, so he can get that money, that shmoney.
Now we
That's all.
talking. Now we talking.
I'm focused, man.
That's all. That's all.
Hey, Kia, you stay right there. We're gonna be offline. We'll talk offline in a second. But you guys who are watching, appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you haven't already. Please go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button. Leave some comments, and we'll see you next time. Go ahead and follow somebody. Go follow Nakia. We out.
Peace.